Hello dear friends, welcome back, welcome to a new reading, a general reading, a not time specific reading. Being a general reading, please take in account only what you feel that is resonating with yourself. I'm speaking here about energies, I'm not speaking about sexes. I use the characters in the cards in order for me to be able to express myself. But that doesn't mean that if I am expressing myself as a gender or to a gender, I am addressing only that gender. It's only because it's much easier this way for me to keep a storyline. Please bear with me. Because I am speaking about energies, these energies can also interchange with the characters. So I may speak directly with you, Taurus, because this is your reading, or I may speak directly to the cross-watcher. You will know if this is your case exactly from the storyline. You will know that the energies interchanged. Thank you for all of you who make donations. I appreciate them. For those of you who are interested in private readings, you can find all the details in the description box below. I like to let the cards come out by themselves. I know it can take a while. This is why the readings have chapters. So if you're not interested in this whole process, please feel free and go directly to the chapter that you are interested in. If you like what you are seeing, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, you're welcome. This being said, thank you again, and let's start with the reading. For all who have the sun, moon, rising, or planet Venus in the sign of Taurus, what's for their higher good to know now? What's best for them to know now? Now being the time that you're watching the recording. Best messages for Taurus, please. And what's in their best interest to know now? For their higher good to know now. 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles speaks to us about having the feeling that somebody tried, and not only tried, but we are feeling like being used, and now that we are being used, they slam a door into our face. It's feeling left outside. It's thinking about I'm not good enough, not plenty of, not deserving of. These are lack mentalities, and in the majority of time, these mentalities of you're not good enough, you're not worthy of, are not belonging to you, are belonging to people that make you feel like this, the people that don't know how to put themselves into the light only by minimalizing the importance of the people around them. And the problem is that they are saying these kind of things repeatedly in a very convincing way. And the problem is the moment that we are starting and believing these things, that we are not capable of, that we are not good enough, pretty enough, I don't know, this can go a long way. The moment that we are starting and believing in these things, we are identifying ourselves with the way that others saw us, and we start and manifest this kind of situation in our life, and it's like, oh, he's right or she's right, I'm not capable of doing this alone, I cannot, I won't be able, and so on. Please realize that this is not you. So let's see for Taurus, please. Okay, Seven of Wands. So I think that you already went through that Five of Pentacles and now you are starting to come out of it. Knight of Swords in reverse. Eight of Wands. Six of Wands. Page of Swords. The Hierophant. There are too many, I'm sorry. Okay. Six of Swords and Eight of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck you have the Hermit. So this is the energy that holds together your entire reading. This is that current of energy that can move the reading in the direction that it has to go, want to go. It also can be the energy in which you are right now. Sometimes it can be subtle and you're not conscious about it. Sometimes it can be stronger and you are conscious about it. And sometimes it can be so strong that even people around you are conscious about this energy. It's sign of Virgo, and you came out in your own reading with the Hierophant, sign of Taurus. But I think that it has to do a lot with that Five of Pentacles that was on the bottom of the deck when I split the deck, and I told you what that is. You are coming out of that energy. You felt for a period of time like that, but now with this inner journey, the Hermit, it's that card that speaks to us about that inner journey, to come back to ourselves, to isolate ourselves. You don't have to do it physically, but reorienting the attention towards your inner self, own guidance, own intuition. Put yourself the needed questions that will lead you towards the answers that you are searching of. It's finding again your inner sparkle, realizing that is always there with you, but we have to give it the needed time to hear it, to listen to it in order to be able to hear it. You are doing this inner journey, and you are putting yourself those questions. Why am I here? Why am I doing? Am I happy with the way that my life is or not? How did I get here? What's the reason? What's the deeper reason that I am in this situation? Am I really as others told me or not? And you are finding your inner strength, and through that you will thrive for more and come out much more with much more insight about yourself, about the world that is surrounding you. So, and you have a lot of wand energy, fire, and sword energy. It's like you think about it very well, you are questioning, putting yourself the needed questions in order to find your answers, and you are being guided towards those answers. And then you also have that drive, that not only ambition, but you feel the need to take action because you found your answers. As I told you, you came out in your own reading. It can speak about somebody that you are looking at as a teacher, as a mentor, somebody that always gave you good advice. It can also speak about religion. It can also speak about status quo. It can speak about higher self, that higher knowledge that can come towards you, help you, guide you. It can speak about marriage. I think that you had to deal with somebody, maybe for some of you, if this for you is the card that speaks about marriage, maybe your spouse or your partner, doesn't have to be the marriage. Somebody that it can be that it was an air sign. Air signs can be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, that was very selfish. Being upright, it's a very fast moving energy, the fastest of them all. And the element of earth, which you are, Taurus, is the slowest. It's like you were, the way of acting of the two of you were opposite. This is the energy that steps in, and it's like a hurricane. It puts everything upside down, and you don't know what's happening, where south and north is, and they are already gone. It's somebody that can step in to help you to help you fight for justice, or it's somebody that can bring a lot of turmoil. Being in reverse, it's somebody that you allowed to mess up a little bit your life, and was very selfish, thought only about themselves, didn't care about others. And now you are standing up for yourself, and you are standing up against this character, and you will be able to hang on, to defend yourself regardless of this energy. Because now, through this inner work that you did, that inner journey, you learned a lot about yourself, about the situation in which you are, about the way that this character handled it, everything. But not only through this higher information that came to you, with that inspiration that came, you were able to make sense of everything. You understand it very logically. Something clicked, something, it's like the bulb lit up and you saw everything in another way, from another perspective, from a higher perspective. And you did this inner learning. You want now to find out more, you want to receive much more information, you want to accumulate much information that can help you, and you are doing it. The approach of this whole situation that brought you in that Five of Pentacles, you are looking at it from another point of view, and you will receive the information that is needed in order for you to become victorious, to have success. This information can be from another place or about another place. It can speak about relocation, it can speak about a journey, but it's a very fast moving energy. And here you have also the Six of Swords that speaks to us about leaving a hard situation behind and going towards much more lighter places, harmonious places, where everything is being done with respect, in harmony, where everything flows much more easily. It's like you are understanding now and putting those healthy boundaries against this kind of influence, standing your ground, telling them this is it, that's enough, I've had it, I won't allow this anymore. But also you get the information that is very useful for you to know if to live, when to live, towards which direction to go, so that everything can bring much more abundance, much more security. Eight of Pentacles, learning through repetition, but it's also a card that speaks to us about self-mastery. You identifying with the help of the Hermit, you identify those patterns of thinking, of doing, of acting, of reacting that repeated themselves in your life, and now you are becoming conscious of them, and you will know through this learning what adjustments you have to do in order to get to the results that you want. Good for you, Taurus. And it will lead you towards success. You definitely leave this hard situation behind with this character that brought a lot of chaos into your life. It was, in a way, something that you needed to learn, not specifically to learn, but to get in a situation where you had the opportunity of rediscovering yourself, finding that way in which, it's strange, but it's in which you found a common way or common denominators between faith and higher learning, higher knowledge, and logic and cerebral thinking. It's what it helps you. Everything makes sense for you. It doesn't matter that it doesn't make sense for everybody else. It's about your way of looking at things. The Tower. So something, it's this. Destiny intervenes because you knew that something was not going well. When the Tower comes, mostly it gets it takes us by surprise, but we know that things are not going very well, that we have to make some changes, but maybe we have a lot to deal with and we say, okay, I will do it tomorrow, and tomorrow something else comes and we forget about it. We all have our reasons, but the Tower is always a blessing in disguise. You don't have to see it as something that is traumatic. It can be that change of perspective. It's something that is deep down within yourself, that change of, wait a minute, I didn't thought that I can look at it from this perspective, and it's something that is changing within yourself. It's also an opportunity. You don't have to see it as something disturbing. It's Destiny knows that we are deserving much more than this kind of situation, and it's the opportunity in which it gives us the opportunity to rebuild something from ground up, because what the Tower didn't have was a very solid foundation, and this is why with one hit the whole tower comes down. So now we have this opportunity to start again from scratch, putting that healthy foundation, strong foundation. So what's with the Knight of Swords, please? Tell me more about the Knight of Swords. Ace of Cups. You put a lot of heart into this situation, and this character only thought about themselves, of their own cup of heart, cup of love, very selfish. And this character, in the way that they approach or the way that they treated you, also through that lesson, through this experience, you also learn that you always have to start with yourself, to have much more compassion towards yourself, to have much more love towards yourself, much more trust in yourself, treat yourself with respect in order to attract people that are doing the same. But this character here knew, because they are very intelligent, even if they are selfish and they only look how they can do everything in order to manifest what they want in that selfish way. They are very intelligent, and they knew that through feelings they can achieve something from you. And this was also in a way their strong point. They knew they can manipulate through feelings, through the way that they express their feelings or lack of them towards you. They used feelings as a weapon only for themselves. This is why, because you were very kind-hearted and you gave everything that you have to give towards this character, and this is why it hurt so much. But through that hurting, it also made you put yourself those questions: what am I doing? What's my purpose here? Why am I searching for? Am I getting what am I searching or not? And you came back towards yourself, came back to your feelings, came back to the root of the problem. This is why and how you got to the root of the problem, by putting yourself those questions, going deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. And I look at the bottom of the deck and I see the Lovers. So also sign of Gemini. Gemini is air sign. I told you this can be somebody from air sign. It's like they were not able to handle the whole situation from the aspect, the higher aspect that you saw in them. It's like this, being a major arcana speaks to us about higher realms. These are the souls that are ready to incarnate, and they promise themselves that we will be able to recognize ourselves and know that we belong together. But in the earth plane, this character forgot about these promises. You recognize it and you acted on it, but them didn't. And also Lovers, it's speaking about mostly about a choice. We are making a choice. We are choosing. We can choose somebody or we can choose ourselves. For us to come back to ourselves, to bring all those bits and pieces back to ourselves in order for us to become again whole. The divine feminine within ourselves with the divine masculine energy within ourselves, in order for us to heal everything and become whole again. 7 of Wands. The moment that you are saying, this is it, enough, it's enough, I'm standing my ground, this won't work again. 7 of Wands, please. Tell me more about the 7 of Wands. This is you. King of Pentacles, Earth sign. This is you that, although you are an Earth sign, you are very determined to stand your ground and putting others to their place, putting healthy boundaries and saying, this is it. I told you, although you are an Earth sign, it's a lot of determination of taking action in order to put everything in order so that you get the results that you want to get, the success, because you made that inner journey and everything started and make sense for yourself, how you should act in order to get where you want to arrive. Page of Swords. Page of Swords is, as I told you, it can be our desire to learn much more. It also can be somebody that is immature. It's a younger energy. So we can speak about the immaturity of this character. And also it can be somebody that is watching from afar. Doesn't have the courage to ask yourself, how are you? But they are gathering their information through other people or in another way, not directly. What's with the Page of Swords, please? I really think I have, at this moment, have the feeling that this is your desire of deepening this kind of receiving your information through that higher presence, your higher self, through that inner journey, that led you to those epiphanies that, oh, I didn't saw it this way, or I didn't think that I could look at it at this moment, in this moment of time, at it like it. Okay, Page of Swords, exactly. Page of Wands, the epiphany, the illumination, that it's like you are being enlightened and you are learning much more about yourself. You are starting and seeing things in another way, learning much more about yourself, discovering new things about yourself, wanting much more, knowing that it's not anything wrong with it, driving through more because you know that you have this right and you can achieve much more, and you want to learn about these new discoveries much more, because you know that it's in your birthright to achieve much more, to be successful, to not let yourself be treated like this, make you feel like a Five of Pentacles. What's with the Hierophant, please? Tell me more about the Hierophant. Why is the Hierophant here, please? Again, that Knight of Swords in reverse. Maybe it's speaking about information that you are getting from your guides, higher self, higher knowledge about this character. The same character that is very unstable, very egotistical, and so on. Or maybe it's speaking about that partnership with somebody from an air sign. And it's like twice having the Knight of Swords in reverse. It's like he's very vindictive. It's, be careful. I know you will be successful, and you are being the one that is being rewarded with success, with victory. Maybe this kind of healthy boundaries also with traveling here. Maybe it's has to do with put a little bit of distance between you and this character in order to be able to achieve this success. It's healthier to put a little bit of distance between you and this character, because he's very unrational, Six of Swords. Six of Swords. Exactly. Leaving a hard situation behind and going towards much more lighter places, harmonious places. A betrayal, didn't saw it coming, felt like a death, took you by surprise. The people that acted, the way that they acted, what they did. The good news is what's worse, it's already behind you, but you felt like regret, remorse, hurt, loss, everything is lost. It felt like it, and you had a lot on your plate because you took upon yourself much more than your responsibilities. But something deep down in yourself told you, keep on going, even if it's hard, even if you're tired, even if you are sick and tired of this whole situation, keep on going, because 9 as a number speaks about completion, fruition. We can't stop here, but if we are stopping at this moment, we start again the same cycle. And this is why something deep down in yourself told you keep on going, because you need just a little bit in order for you to be able to integrate that wisdom that comes with this experience, hard experience, not at all pleasant. But the moment that you are integrating the wisdom behind the experience, you will be able to release it. And this is why you have to keep on going, to release these burdens. And afterwards to be able and to go away from this situation. The moment that we are integrating the wisdom behind of an experience, we are able to put that cycle to an end once and for all. What's with the 8 of Wands, please? Tell me more about the 8 of Wands. Those informations that are coming in a very quick way about something, about another place, or the need for you to go to another place, relocation, traveling. But it's something that will lead you towards victory. 8 of Wands. Tell me more about the 8 of Wands, please. Why is the 8 of Wands here, please? Nine of Swords. And it's in reverse, and it's great that it's in reverse. 9 of Swords is thinking that you don't have a way out, thinking that a lot of turmoil, how can I come out of this? I have no way out. I tried everything. It's like a massacre here. Having this in reverse, it's coming out of this kind of energy. It's seeing, receiving that information that will allow you to see the situation, to see the solution, right solution from you. How you can come out of this situation. This can be also depression. Coming out of depression. It's something that will lead you, give you the solution of coming out of this situation in which you felt like being trapped, in which you felt like lost, like being betrayed. And for a while you thought that you have no way out, and now the information comes in to show you the way out. What's with the 8 of Pentacles? That self-mastery, that capability of becoming conscious about things that repeated in your life, and they are repeating in order to us to be able to see it. Wait a minute, I already was in this kind of situation. What have I missed the last time? This is why everything is repeating, in helping us to see what we didn't saw in the past, and now having the opportunity to see it, to integrate that information so that we can put an end to it once and for all. This is why it's self-mastery. And also making those adjustments that are needed in order for us to get to the results that we wanted, to victory, to success. 8 of Pentacles, please. Page of Cups. Can be again a younger energy. It can be somebody that has not it's not mature emotionally speaking. Can be somebody that is fishy. But also this card is also known as the dreamer. It's reminding us to put our trust in ourselves, in our dreams, in be bold of what we are dreaming, to know that it's in our power to master our dreams. So don't think that you're not able. Dream big and take the needed actions, make the needed adjustments in order for you to bring those dreams and hopes into fruition, because you will be successful. It's mostly about coming back to that belief in your own capabilities and abilities, like you had when you were a child and you dreamt of how or what you wanted to do as an adult. You didn't saw or think about, I have to do this and that in order for me to be able to get to that result. That result will help me get further. No, you dreamt of becoming an astronaut, and this was it. You were an astronaut in your way of thinking. So nothing is impossible as long I am possible, not impossible. Okay? 6 of Wands. Tell me more about the 6 of Wands. Success, victory. Let's see. For abundance, for security, for stability, having that security, stability, and giving it, having the opportunity to give this security, stability to your family. It also can speak about an inheritance. It also can speak about very important life lessons that are being now integrated, because although it's about Pentacles, and Pentacles speaks to us about things that are palpable, reachable, material. I like to think that we also gain wisdom through our life, not only material things. We are not gathering only material things, we also get wisdom. So you will be successful in order to have the security and stability that you want for yourself, for your family, to have everything that you are in need of in order to give it further to your children, to have everything that they are in need of in order to grow healthy in a healthy environment. But also successful in integrating that life lessons so that you can move on and being a success. So let's see. I chose this unicorn oracle deck because unicorns are at least 9-dimensional beings that can bring their energy in our life, helping us to raise also our vibration, think and look at things from a higher point of view. So what's the best advice, or how can they achieve this success? Best advice for Taurus, please, at the end of the reading. Maybe there's a message that didn't came and it wants to come out. Best advice for Taurus at the end of the reading, please. Cosmic Pearl. Expand your psychic gifts. Open the gate to angelic realms. So, luminous, iridescent cosmic pearls grow with the divine feminine energies of caring, nurturing, beauty, creativity, peace, enlightenment, and inner serenity. Archangel Jules, who is in charge of all the waters of the planet, is instrumental in the creation of these pearls. Water is the psychic element, and it enables them to maintain a very high spiritual energy. They help you attune to the current of the universe and also enhance your psychic abilities. Archangel Christiel, who oversees the causal chakra of the moon, co-creates the cosmic pearls with Archangel Jules. He is the pure white archangel of peace who guards the Stargate of Lyra, the unicorn's entry point for this universe. When unicorns illuminate a cosmic pearl, they increase its effect tenfold. Your guidance today is to ask your unicorn to light up a cosmic pearl and place it in your third eye. Know that it is waking up your latent psychic gifts. Then ask that it expands to include your causal chakra above and slightly behind your crown, for this contains your gateway for the angelic realms. Receiving this card suggests that these gates are opening wide and wider for you now. Tune in to your wisdom. Then send a cosmic pearl to people and situations that need its gentle influence. Take a moment to see it blessed pearl light up and purify the waters of the planet. Work with the cosmic pearl. If possible, drink a glass of water before making this connection. Imagine yourself sitting by a serene sea on a moonlit night. Archangel Jules place a magnificent cosmic pearl in your third eye. Sense it, enhancing your psychic abilities. It expands until it surrounds your causal chakra. Archangel Christiel touches it with unicorn energy. Your causal chakra opens and becomes a portal to the angelic realms. Enter the seventh heaven and experience the love of the angels. Affirmation: I am illuminated by a cosmic pearl. That enlightenment, that tower that changes everything within yourself. So, good luck, take care of yourself. Till next time, bye.